A live stream and check out a beer with you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend at the time of this being done, which is today, July 11th, and I'm going to get into a blonde ale. And this is going to actually be from Brewery, Ommegang, as you can see right here. And it is their Gnomegang blonde ale. This one here comes in 9.5% ABV. It was actually done in conjunction or collaboration with Brewery de Chouffe. And if you're not familiar with them, those are the ones that make the little gnome beer. So it is actually using the yeast that they use in their beers. So Ommegang, if you're not familiar again with them, they are out of Cooperstown, New York. And welcome to Erie. Shout out, cheers to you. Decided to do a little live beer review before I decide to game here in a little bit and see what you might be doing there in a little Warzone action. So a nice blonde ale, bigger than your usual blonde ale at the 7.5% ABV. On the beer itself, they kind of tell you to try to serve at 40 degrees, which coming out of the fridge, we're in good shape there. Have that all taken care of. Interestingly on here, they tell you to actually pour slowly so that you don't disturb the sediment on the bottom as you're pouring it out, and to give yourself a nice head to release those aromas. So again, that's why you want to have like a nice head on some of these beers, so you can get a nice aroma out of the beer and really pick up the full overview of the beer itself. So let's get this one open and get it into a glass. See what this baby has to offer. Good amount of cannon smoke coming out of this one. Now I've got a little bit of a different setup here, so I won't be as close to the camera on the beer. Trying to pour slow as well, but it's coming out of there nicely. Now this is a nice 12-ounce bottle. Got a little bit left in there, and not seeing too much. Well, I guess it is down there a little bit of a sediment, but nice look on the beer itself. That nice orange color, nice head on it, so we get the aromas nicely as well. Kind of sits like an eggshell white there. You get that yeast that you're used to getting from some of the Belgian type ales coming out. You're getting some breadiness, but you're getting that spice characteristic you expect from the Belgian beers. And again, that's because they're using the yeast of Brewery de Chouffe. I was like a little bit of a coriander type tone, but a nice little bit of that spice kick in there. Nice earthiness to it. A little bit of an orange peel type note coming out. Yeah, that's a pretty decent one. Definitely coming out of this one here. Gilbert said blondes are always the fun ones, ain't I right? Nice taste there on the tone itself. Nice feel of the carbonation. You're getting that earthy tone in the mouth as well. Nice feel in the cheek area. Middle fruits in the house. It looks like the Canadians are here. We're trying to be polite. You definitely pick up the esters from the yeast itself. On the back end, it really goes down nicely. It's really clean. There's nothing really lingering from it, but in the front of the mouth, you're still having a nice duration of the flavor that takes place. Let's get some of these other comments here. Out on Twitter, he says to chug it. No, can't really chug it because I'm going to talk about it there. He says throw the beer back. That carbonation presence is definitely amped up a little bit on this one here. I mean, it's kind of dancing all over the tongue. Gilbert says hosers. but spicy, earthy, good yeast feel. Slight bit of kind of like a clove-like presence there. Definitely has that quality of a, like I said, a Belgian ale. Now on Untapped, they actually had it in a different style, I believe. They had it as one of the Belgian type things on the bottle. It does say the blonde ale, but heavily influenced by the Belgian yeast that was used here. When you take that first sip in, the tip of the tongue, you get a nice little sting, which I like with it as well. More than I'm down about half a glass. I'm getting more of an enveloping of the mouth. You can really feel it sitting nicely into the cheek area. It's really starting to sink in. Get a nice tingling sensation going. Body-wise, medium to full, but really that feeling you're getting is really just in that initial lighting up of the tongue there with the carbonation that I mentioned. It goes down a lot smoother on the back than I was expecting that with the carbonation up front. I mean, it's got a real clean break. Sugarfoot Johnson craft beer. Yes, it is a craft beer from Ommegang, the Gnomegang blonde ale. Just kind of checking it out here. And I do like the beers from Brewery Ommegang. I think they do a good job there out of Cooperstown. I actually have about 5 or 6 of the ones they did from the Game of Thrones series I need to drink at some point as well. So I should just do that over a week. Those are some of the bigger bottles, about 25.8 ounces, I think. So those will be some nice ones to go through. I've had a couple from the series before that were pretty decent as well. But I'd say if you're up around the New York area, they're definitely worth checking into in my book. I think they do a good job on the stuff they put out. And I'm not usually a big blonde ale type person, but when it's done like this, I can definitely enjoy it that way for sure. Because it's got that Belgian twist. So if you've had this one, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, or if you want to know here, if you want to say something now, let me know what you think if you've had this one. But definitely worth a try. I will say it has a little bit of a kind of champagne type feel to it as well. And so as I pour a little bit more of that out, I do see a little bit more there of the sediment there on the bottom as well. So they do have the unfiltering going a little bit there in the bottle, but none of that stuff's going to hurt you anyway. It's just pretty much extra yeast if you want to drink that up as well. But yeah, this is a nice little beer from them, so I would definitely recommend giving it a shot. Mike's in the house. It's chilling in my garage, sweating my ass off around 95 degrees here, almost 9. Crazy hot. Yeah, I'm an hour ahead of you, so about to hit 10 o'clock, and we were 90s most of the day, and then about 7 o'clock tonight, our time, we got a storm that came through, which kind of cooled it down a little bit. So I don't know what it is out there now, but I'll probably put it at low 80s or so. The sun did come back out for a bit. Of course, now it's dark, but that break of the rain did help, I believe. Yeah, and it's supposed to be a heat wave this week across the country. If you're in Texas, like my in-laws are down in Dallas, I think they're expected to get up to like the 115 type mark. But across Texas and Arizona, some of the southeast, got a lot of heat coming your way. Lep's in the house. What is going on, Lep? Cheers, my friend. Actually thought about you earlier today. I was actually stopped to get a couple of beers that I saw, and then I got home later, and I'm like, you know what? I should have got me a Mickey's. I was just thinking, like, I haven't had a Mickey's in a long time, so I'm going to pick up a Mickey's probably over the next week or so. And that's one of Lep's favorites right there. Good Tampa IPA. Nice. Who's it? Who did the IPA you're having there, Mike? Was it one of the breweries, like a local one out of Tampa? Let me see. But tomorrow is going to be a chill out. Okay, Cigar City, nice. The last Cigar City I did a video on their Florida Man, and the Florida Man was really nice. I like that one. I like the Florida Man more than I like the Highlight. Now, Florida Man, of course, is a double IPA, which I prefer doubles to the single IPAs anyway. But I thought Florida Man did a nice job on that one. What is going on, Dee? Cheers, my friend. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, long time no see. I have actually been running around doing other stuff, so I haven't done a lot of these live chats as much as the uploads. So this week, except for the Beer Flow show, I think everyone I've done was just an upload there. Just things were kind of busy, kind of crazy. So tonight I was like, I'm not really doing anything too much. Figured I'd pop on and check out the beer I was going to drink here and see what else everybody else is into. I'm going to actually catch up with Erie here in a bit on a little bit of the Call of Duty action. So that should be fun. And I think Eclectic's going to get on once he gets done doing the Dungeon Dragons that he's actually Dungeon Mastering for, I believe. But tomorrow and Sunday, it's going to be a chill Sunday. I hope it's not as hot tomorrow. I have another cigar I would like to enjoy, and I have nothing else really planned on the agenda. So if I can do the cigar, that will be a nice day to kick back and relax and chill. I think I am heading towards looking at doing a grill type thing at some point here. Talking with the wife about it today, and she's like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and get another grill? She misses me doing the grilling out. So if I end up getting a grill, I'm going to probably do some grilling videos. I don't know. Left's got me all hooked up on the Blackstone now. I don't know if I'm going to do a Blackstone or do a grill. Or I guess I could get a grill and then get a flat top to put on the grill as well. But then there's also the smoker. So I don't know. I don't know which way I want to go yet on it. So I need to get like a combination type grill smoker or something. Just finished a cigar from Ybor City. Hand rolled. Nice. Very nice. I always like enjoy a nice hand rolled. Mike said he is having the Florida Man. 8.5, so pretty high for the summer heat. Yeah, but it's got a little bit of that maltiness because it's doing the that double level versus the single level, so it can be a little bit more smoother. Is what I find with double IPAs, but I do like that one. She do some grilling vids. That would be awesome. Well, thanks, Siri. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some of the. If I do the grilling stuff, I'll do the beer and the grilling outside when I do that. I'll have to look into it, but now that it's in the wife's head, it probably will be something I'll probably look at going to do at some point here. Just got to figure out when and pick one up or have one sent to me, I guess. But grilling and beers out on the deck wouldn't be bad. Try the Ferona cigars, order online. Okay. Hey, what is going on, John? Hillbilly Select in the house. Cheers, my friend. Good to see you as well. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday, and hopefully you ending off a nice week before we head into the next. And I got to catch up on your videos as well. Hillbilly does beer, he does the wine, he does the coffee. I got so many videos I need to catch up on for people, so I apologize if I haven't. Oh, and for people that have left comments, I will be replying to all the comments tomorrow. I've been behind on that with some of the stuff at work and running around. So if you did leave a comment, I didn't skip over you. I'm going to be replying to all comments tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning while I'm having my coffee and breakfast. So thank you for everybody that's been engaged on the channel. See what else is happening. Was on this morning actually over on Beer Chug's channel. So if you guys don't know Beer Chug's, make sure to check out Beer Chug's channel. We're trying to do some stuff to get him rolling some more, getting him up. We do the What the ABV show over on his channel each week, and that is always a blast. And he's looking to do some different things to kind of expand that out. But definitely a good guy. We definitely want to grow it up more for him out there as well. Here he said, how much did he get? I think by the time we left, I think he was around 280 or 290. I knew I sent him something as well. I think he was over 300 by the time we left, and he had a goal of 500. So he was already over half the goal from just this morning alone, and he'll get to it. He's got great stuff, great material. He also launched a new community that I'm a part of there with him as well on locals.com. I've also launched one there too, so we're going to be doing maybe some behind the scenes type stuff you might not get on YouTube or on the Facebook pages or other pages along those lines. So let me grab his channel here. And then that way, if you guys hit him up, you can just say, I sent you over to him. There you go. And that is the channel for Beer Chugs. Oh, let me see. Iris said she was listening while driving, but phone died and left the charge. Yeah. Send some maybe I'll send some more, helping get closer. Yeah, he's definitely growing up there, definitely building toward it. Dee says Burial Brewing Company, Raleigh, North Carolina, coconut brown ale, very nice. I almost got a brown ale. I have one of the beers that I actually have is a hazelnut brown ale that I have in the cooler, and that's a 10% ABV one. I was going to do that one tonight, but I have to let it warm up a little bit, so I didn't want to wait too long before I got this one, which I can drink a little bit cooler. But I'll be sharing a review on that one. It's called Chacao, and it's done by Listerman, one of our local breweries here. Actually, Triple Digit, they brew at Listerman. Very decent, very nice. Lep said, I told a few of my cooking crew by Rajay. They enjoyed the IPAs. Very nice. I love hooking up with the cooking guys. Like I said, Lep, we need to do like a pairing show or something and talk about beer and food, pairing it together. We need to hook something up there where we can kind of talk about some of the different things that we can do. Hey, what is going on, John Pierre? Well, actually, I'm just doing this through OBS, so there's not a link for me to send, John. I'm just kind of going solo through the OBS system at this point. But it's great having you, my friend, and John H. Pierre. If you haven't checked out his channel, check him out as well for some of the beer. We also got Craig from Kemp Beer Reviews in the house. Cheers, buddy. Another one to check out. Craig does some great stuff from overseas in England, so make sure you pay him some respects as well. And if you haven't checked out his channel, Leps, I'm down. I wish you would have came and got that saucy Brewworks keg. Do you still have the keg, or what did you do with the keg? It's amazing that you had that and nobody really won as much. I mean, Saucy Brewworks does some decent beer. I would have definitely enjoyed that. Donner's in the house. What is going on, Donner? Cheers. It's been a while, my friend. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. Another great channel to check out. If you like whiskey, check out Donner Pass Whiskey. Craig said, yeah, we need to meet up when the world is normal. Definitely. So, you know, we've talked about trying to get over to England to do some stuff, traveling before, and I think with the Corona thing, I think it's kind of sped that up. So when things are clear again, definitely want to get over to England and stuff. You know, it makes you think with all that stuff happening, like, you got to do it when you can, right? All the times you could have done things, you just didn't do it, and something like this happens, it's like, oh, I wish I would have done it. So yeah, we definitely want to get over where you're at. Cheers to you. Yeah, shout out. You definitely deserve some shout outs, Craig. You're doing a great job with the channel. If you guys haven't checked out Kemp Beer Reviews, highly recommend you checking him out. He does some great stuff there. Great fun, great time on his channel, and definitely worth it. And thank you, Erie. Erie says, don't forget to smash that like, people. But yeah, Lep, I mean, we got to coordinate and do something, talk about some different food pairing type thing. I think that'll be just kind of an awesome type thing to do together. I think that'd be kind of interesting and kind of fun. I gotta give a shout out to the new people that came to the channel. Welcome. Shout out to Donald Chapman, who actually has subscribed this week. Actually subscribed earlier today. So thank you, Donald, for doing that as well. And then we have Matt Harmon, who also subscribed. So welcome as well for you jumping on board here too. So that is awesome. So we're out here just doing our thing. It was funny, I went to the beer store today, and the guy we get into, one of the stores I went to, they asked for your information because you get like, when you spend money, they keep track of it and they invite you to special things and stuff like that. And he's like, where did I hear your name before? He's like, you got the one with the YouTube channel? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I knew I saw you before, or heard your name before. And so he said he's been trying to watch the videos and stuff. So that was kind of funny and interesting as well. So it's always for anybody that has a YouTube channel, it's always surprising when somebody recognizes you from it. I guess it never really sinks in as much, but that was a nice little thing. But anybody else drinking on anything right now? Hey, what is going on, Cooking? I just saw you there. Good to see you. Cooking in the Mo. If you haven't checked her out, make sure you check out her channel as well. She's doing some good things there as well. I don't know if I would say I'm a celeb, Dee. Just a just a face in the crowd. A face in the crowd. We all do what we can. As long as I can keep getting Rod J deals, I'm happy. So the way these kids are acting, I need drinks now. Oh, the kids like running around again. Yeah, Erie has to wait to get the kids down so she can play a little Call of Duty there. So, you know, kids will be kids. Seems like some kids get more energy as the night goes on, almost like a gremlin or something. I don't know. You think kids should be tired out if they ran all day, but some kids seem to be powered by the night. Let me check a few other things here. And well, thank you, and a virtual hug back to you as well, Cooking. And am I on YouTube as well? John says, yeah, I'm on right now. I am actually on YouTube. I am on Twitter. I am on Twitch. I am on Facebook. I am also on D Live and Smashcast. So those are the ones I'm broadcasting to right now. And if you're interested in finding out how you can multi-broadcast, let me know. Drop me a note and I'll break it down to you. Or, you know, we can definitely talk and get you set up there as well. But there's some different programs that I use and makes it nice for sure. No, they're just arguing. They're about to go to bed, though. Well, siblings will argue for sure. That does happen. Let me see. Yeah, I saw, speaking of kids, I saw Disney World open up this weekend. I'm not sure about all of that with everything going on, but they're trying to make it work, so we shall see. I guess we'll find out in a couple weeks how it all panned. It's funny, I was watching MLS Soccer's back. I don't know if anybody's watching soccer, but that was kind of interesting. The game on right now is Nashville against Atlanta, and there's like people in the stadiums there in Nashville, and they're all like standing up all on top of each other. Didn't see a lot of mass, and Tennessee's one of the hotter states, so I'm kind of curious what's going to happen with that coming out of that, if there's any rise or anything. But it is what it is. People are definitely wanting to get back out there and get life somewhat back to normal. So in time, we'll find out. Craig said, I'm heading to see the Comet Neil Wise soon at First Light. Currently drinking Evil Twin X Westbrook Imperial Mexican Biscotti Cake Break, 10.5%. Nice. I haven't seen that one. I've seen the Biscotti before, but not the Mexican one done with Westbrook. Evil Twin does so many good beers. It's hard to even keep up with them half time. And some of their things, I think they only do like once in a while for releases, so you have to grab them when you see them, or otherwise you may not see them again. But always enjoy a nice Evil Twin beer. Shout out to Mary. Mary, what is going on? Cheers, good to see you. Says hi, Rod and everyone. And just kind of chilling here on a Saturday night. Decided to crack open a beer. Hadn't done a live chat in a while, so decided to go ahead and do that. And see what everybody was doing out there here on Saturday. Did I ever get a Wawa? No, we're not getting any Wawas in our area. I miss Wawa. If I end up going back to New Jersey next month, like I'm supposed to do, then I'll get to Wawa because we have it right there, and would love to get back up there. And I want to taste, see what their coffee is like, because I've heard so much about some of the Wawa brand stuff. But then to get a couple of shorties while I'm in town as well. PA Brew News in the house over on Twitter. What is going on, Paul? Cheers. And Paul says the Mexican cake break is very good. So Paul's a fan of that one. And it must be a nice thickness to it, because Paul will tell you if it's too thin for sure. And if you don't know PA Brew News, make sure you check out Paul, PA Brew News, on Twitter, on YouTube. He does some great beer reviews as well. Does it with a little bit of a metal tinge in the background. And then does some great painting. If you like painting, and if you want to see what like a drunk Bob Ross would be like, you should check out Paul. Because Paul does some good painting work as well as he enjoys. I don't think you actually drink when you're painting, no. That's that I've ever seen, I believe. But he is like the beer drinking artist, so to speak. Crazy did a live last night, really relaxing and chatting. Yeah, it's kind of nice just to kick back, relax, chill. Last night we did the Friday Night Throwdown over on Blake's channel. Or I should say Blake did it. I was just a guest there, a participant, and we had a blast doing that. Thursday night we had the Beer Flow show, which was a fun time. And it's always good to have like these streams where you can get out and just chill and relax. Paul does say it was a bit thin, but very good. Would love a drunk Bob Ross. Happy clouds. Well, Mary, PA Brew News is your man. Check out PA Brew News. He will be painting and he will be drinking. It's a great channel. I should do a trash painting video. You should do one. That would be awesome. And Paul, you bought 2 years ago. It was your bottle, LOL. Also, Craig saying the one he had was the one that Paul brought over. So Paul's been over there to visit the guys as well. He said, my daughter has been with us for 3 months with COVID. She's going to have to get a case of Wawa for me. Yeah, make her earn it there, right? You can get a whole case of Wawa. So you really enjoyed it, I know. So I just need to get it when I can for sure. Yeah, she doesn't have COVID. She had to clear it up. She's working from our house. Yeah, I was figuring she wasn't able to go back with everything. So, but yeah, so yeah, she brought you to Wawa last time. Maple bourbon version. It was very good. Nice. Yeah, Evil Twin, I'm definitely a fan of what they do for sure. Evil Twin is just damn solid. Let's see here. So is anybody else drinking anything right now? Anybody else enjoying any adult beverages? Going to do a side-by-side of an Imperial Vanilla Stout aged in bourbon. Which ones? I owe you a big beer when you get your ass back home here. But I don't think I'll like either if they're like water. Well, Paul, it's got to be a big one to actually impress you, right? Peter North, there's a name I haven't heard for years. Super Duper's in the house. What is going on? Super Duper OG. Yo, if y'all know him, y'all need to check him out. Thanks for swinging by, my friend. He's got a great channel over there. He's doing some of the the retro gaming and doing the beer and stuff too. But for those like the old school throwback on some of the games, like Super Duper will definitely pull those up. You got to check him out. I've had Le Fin du Monde as well, which is another beer I actually like as well. Of course, Paul does love that 90s porn, so yeah, you gotta love that, right? New Trail Moonlight's the one that Paul's gonna do side by side. Okay. This is Ryan, LOL. Let's just say I can still shoot a bird off a tree branch. New. Thanks, Peter. Funny. Thanks very much. Like, yeah, you too. Yeah, Le Fin's a good one, and the one I'm drinking right now, super, is the Brewery Ommegang Gnomegang Blonde Ale. So this one comes in as a nice sessionable 9.5% ABV that you can just kick back and relax with. Yeah, the pistol one, I like that one as well. Tro Pistoleses or whatever by Unibrew. Yeah, that one I've had too. Night to you as well, Didi. Thanks for swinging by, my friend. Good to catch up for a bit. You probably got an early golf game tomorrow, right? Craig says, I like any porn. LOL, all my best wishes, man. Yeah. Paul said, indeed. Said, bought a 24 pack for $60. LOL. Nice. That'll cost you for that one, but, you know, definitely one to be nice to work through, and you know, it's not a bad beer, so you're going to pay up for it some. Paul said excellent as well. Yeah, I haven't had that one for a while, but I remember having it, and it's a nice taste on that beer. I need to start drinking some of my bigger bottles of stuff that I got downstairs too, because I got a lot of stuff down there, like, I need to get out finally and drink that I have to take care of. And those are like, a lot of them are like between 11 and 18% ABV. So, how much ABV is that blonde? The blonde is 9.5% ABV. Mary says nobody likes unibrow. Paul says the best twist off caps on the market. No, I enjoy some of theirs from time to time. They have a nice little variety pack where you can try out, like, I think it's like you get 2 of 6 of their beers, and you know, it's all right, pretty decent. But that one I had the other night that I uploaded, the Omnipolo, the pecan mud fudge cake stout. Oh my god, that one was so damn tasty. Have I ever done an Old English 800 review? I actually have not done an Old English review. Have I had Old English? Yeah, I mean, during the high school years, I've had Old English as well, but I've never done a review. I think I did. I don't even know if I did a Colt 45 review before. Outside of on the Beer Flow show, we've done malt liquor shows, and I think I did maybe a Colt 45 on that, but I didn't do like a full-blown review or anything. But no, I haven't done Old English. I haven't done any of the Bulls, like from Schlitz. I've never done like a Mickey's review. None of the most of the malt liquors I can think of, I haven't actually done a review on. I've done a couple of like the malt flavored beverages, so to speak. But, you know, maybe I do like a malt liquor week or something where it's just like going through different malt liquors. Make it like a rage week or something. Yeah, no, it was. You know, I would say it wasn't as thick as what you would think it would be, Paul. It was definitely not thin. A little bit more than across the middle or between the two, but the taste on it was phenomenal. I mean, the pecan came through. It was definitely a dessert in a glass. It was like drinking a liquid candy bar. I mean, it was so smooth, and it was, I believe it's 11% ABV. You got none of the alcohol, so you put a 4-pack of those out in front of you or a 6-pack of those in front of you, forget about it. It's nights out. Lights out, not nights out. It'll be the night will be out. Oh, malt liquor reviews just say no, right? Well, it is a beer channel, so once in a while do a little malt liquor. Yeah, it does. And Dan from Booze Reviews was like, "You finally got it." And I got to respond to his thing. But yeah, I mean, I had it for a bit of time, just never got around to drinking it. I think Craig actually had it before as well over in England, and some of the other guys. It's probably one of the top ones I've had from Omnipolo. So. Yeah, that's just the start of the day, right? Just to get the engine going. A sessionable 11% ABV. Ugh. But yeah, I think right now I'm going to probably get ready to jump off here and jump over to the gaming channel for a bit so I can get a little Call of Duty action in. And Erie, let me know when you're on there, or Alan. He said you're playing with his ID, so I'll see your name pop up as part of the regimen there. Lorelei is the one I've had from them in Yellow Belly. I haven't gotten a Yellow Belly. We've got it here now. It's like, I don't know, $12.99 a bottle or something. Like, is it worth it to get the Yellow Belly? I don't know if I want to pull the trigger on that when there's so many other good beers I can get for a better price out there. At this point, it's more about the novelty of the Yellow Belly. Watch entire bottom shelf malt liquor taste and demonstration on YouTube. It's a funny malt liquor review. Okay, I'll look for that one there, super. It's a great beer. The BA version is not so good. They're both good, but that's too much. Yeah, I mean, it's like, more than I would want to pay. And of course, they're probably getting hit because it's an import coming in, but there's so many other ones I can get. Even some like the Evil Twins that'll be just as good. You're getting it for half the price on some of the spots that I'm at. So we'll see what happens. And Craig says, "Cheers, dude." Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and meant to get on for a little bit, say hi to everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a great weekend. And then Paul, I don't know if you're off Sunday still, Paul, or if you're working on Sunday. And Craig, if you're around tomorrow, I was going to see if you might want to try to do something maybe tomorrow afternoon. Well, it'll be afternoon my time, which would be like around 1 or so, which I guess would be like on the time exchange now, might be 6 your time. If you might be around and you want to try to do something as well. I've been meaning to try to get in a stream here on the weekend to do some stuff with you guys, and I just haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. All right, well, I'll check with you tomorrow then to see if you might be around, if you want to try to do something, and think about putting something up tomorrow just to kind of kick back and chill. We haven't done that on the channel in a while. Take it easy as well. Super duper nice to see you as well, and thanks for swinging in, brother. Again, if you don't know Super Duper OG, make sure you check him out. He's doing some fun stuff on his channel, and real good guy. PA Brew News, make sure you check him out. The painting and the beer. You're actually off Monday and Tuesday now, so that might be something maybe on a Monday or Tuesday night that we can do something, Paul, then. I think you were Monday before, but we didn't get anything done yet. And Tuesday night, I'm actually going to be over in the Eclectic Beers channel. We're going to kick off Sports Talk next Tuesday night. So we'll be talking like college football and some things like that, or what we're seeing for the upcoming season. But Monday I might be around. And then Craig's into his feelings, says, "Love you all, back at you, brother." So Craig's been on a few live streams tonight. But no, it's all good, and Craig's good people. So yeah, definitely at some point need to get over and see him as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this baby wrapped up. So thanks for everybody that swung by. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.